Hello, hello! Welcome to Monday night, where I play the dedicated set for Skul the Hero Slayer. Will the night be productive? Maybe. We'll see if I get further into the game. I mean, we're gonna have a good time either way. And let's jump on into it. Let's see. We last time we finished off the Dark Mirror level 0. Will we finish level 1? I mean, given how many chances or how many rounds I have to go for each one normally, I'm gonna not assume so. Because that wasn't. We got a pretty powerful build last time. But we'll see. We started off with a pretty good start at least. We just went to the first room and I got the starting stuff when we left off the stream last time. Of the level 1, as you see up there, with the hold on, I forgot the name of the skull. I think it's the Gravedigger. Let me get safety first, which is a power type skull. And we had an accessory. I should have checked that. This is one of the skulls we have not maxed out yet. Anyways, we started off with the Gravedigger skull, which is a common, surprisingly. It's a power one. We had to buy that from the guy in the shop with Dark Essence one time, so now we have unlocked. Last time we used the Ghoul. And we just started the runs from the first room, and we have also the standard Carlian sword. You know, really good for physical build. Not the best item, but it could be. And it's definitely a good start. And we got the Harpy, so that's good. So we can upgrade our skull. And I mean, the ability for this guy is pretty neat, but not that great. But it might become something good. And so we picked a skull room for the first room. And we got the Yaksha, which is legendary. We've picked it up before. I didn't really like it very much. But here's the thing. Skull chips. I could go for an accessory. And, you know, potentially build out my build. Or go for skull chips and potentially by the end of the first area, get close to the final upgrade. Which might be smart, but I'm going to go with accessory first. Because as much as I want to get that final upgrade, it'd be smarter to actually have the power to survive first. And accessories means stats. I think this ability only works at the gravestones you launch from spirits, so the ability is kind of useless unless you're near one. So it's a good thing it has a lot of power. Otherwise, this skull would actually be detrimental. Magic, useless. Revenge and mutant. That's why we're trying to alternate between two skulls a lot. And then revenge again. This is a physical-based one, I think. It is a power skull, so I'd assume it was. Yep, physical. The ability's magical. The ability is also not that useful, so rejuvenating root for now, I guess. Maybe the first time I'd actually want to change my ability, but also it's guaranteed to not be better until we upgrade the skull, really. Oh, sweet. The thing, the dog infinitely respawns until you take out the summoner. Or the hunter. No, not with that little gold we have. What do we got? Fortress and excessive bleeding. Dash attack damage, so each time we dash will be powerful. With upon visiting the Ninja Star one, which is Hidden Flame's Fortune, and then Artifact and Treasure, but it increases magic attack, so that's not really useful to our build. So we'll go with this one for now. And time for the shop. We cannot really afford anything here. And it would have been good to be able to afford things. 352. We could. We'd be able to get this, which would be really good. Or potentially even pull in nearby enemies might not be good. There's the ghoul up there. Bone and Brawl. We have enough for it. We would unlock it. His skill summons near bones that last for 5 seconds. And bonus swapping. But Brawl's good. And we need to unlock it anyways. This is just better. I mean, that would give us more health. Antique, which would be good for more health down the line. But this is decreasing damage, adding a second fortress. Don't really need the spoils, but, you know. We know for the fact the ghoul is powerful. I'm not going to use it in this run. There we go. I'd never gotten that. Too much of a talker. Keep talking to Headless. Because we used the ghoul in the last run, so I have no intention of using it in this run, even though it's good. But that was worth it. I'm going to assume upgrading the skull probably makes it get power boosts with the amount of graves you have around or something. When dashing, an arrow fails in randomly and deals physical damage. We get a power skull, so we don't really get much of a dash, but, you know, stat boost or stat boost until we get something to replace it. Skull bits, sick joke, which would be 3 health, and then seriously, more magic based. Might as well take it for now. Don't really like it very much, but stat boost is stat boost. We can get 2 upgrades. Now we are the Undertaker. And when I looked into it, it turned out he was actually a really good guy who was leading lost souls to the afterlife. When spirits wander around the world, when the spirit is defeated, all skill cooldowns are reduced by 1 second, and two of them rise out of the ground. You need a tombstone nearby to use a skill, tackle dash, because their attacks cannot dash consecutively. And then we still have the king, it's the same one we had before. And now, we are the Soul Bearer. Follow the one that lights and guides my path. Experience wandering around the world. Tombstone rises to the ground. So when a spirit is defeated, another tombstone rises to the ground. Neat. We have King Lear and Macbeth now. What do we got? We got gold, which would be good because we had none, and then skull chips. Let's go with skull chips first. And there we go. What are you gonna be? Stone Monk? Ooh. We did not end up successfully maxing it out last time. We've already got our path, but it's something to replace the ghoul with, which should be higher ranked. Yeah, so it'll be more skill chips. Neat switch ability. We do need more accessories, but also going this way would mean more... I want the skull chips. I do, but it's just smarter to get more power. No guaranteeing maxing out this skull would actually give me more abilities in this run. And I'll get enough opportunities to get more before the end of the run. Honestly, that bone we bought, which gives the domain of the area of bones, is actually really useful, surprisingly. Even though I don't really do swapping much. Masterpiece and Brawl. Magic. Magic. Anything special? Nope, just... Artifact is magic focused. This is more of a physical build, even though it has magic abilities. Magic. Magic. Speed. We don't have any skill cooldown or the mana cycle. Really, but unlock it. Just for the sake of unlocking everything. I don't think I can afford the food. I cannot. Hmm. Ha! Artifact or gold? Artifact. Obvious option. And what are our options? Magic, Carlin Gold, Magic. It's got Brawl. Magic isn't that far behind us, but also... Given how important, like, how little gold you get in these runs, might be good. Oh, right, that's a dash. I was like, what is that? It's a dash ability. Oh, there, Yggdrasil. By the way, that's how I've always assumed it's pronounced based on the writing. I've never actually heard anyone else pronounce this word. I thought I would have to use my revive on that. Surprisingly, I didn't. So what do we got? We've got the Burning Scripture. Neat. The offensive wheel increases physical attack. But when swapping, it's got that one. Antique, good for health. Mana cycle, skill cooldown. Neat, but anything else? I highly doubt I'm getting to that for the HP one this run. Honestly, I think the wheel's probably the best. I have nowhere near enough skull chips to upgrade the skull yet. So what are our options this time around? Skill casting speed is increased by 150%, and basic attack speed decreases by 80%. So basically, we lose physical, which is our focus. No. So, but once we get enough bones, that doesn't matter. Given that primarily we're up close to deal damage, this one would be a good one. And I'll save the other one. Hopefully we come back and get, like, this one. Yep. Bone chips time. Where did I miss an enemy? Did you spawn in after I left? Alright then. Not even considering that one. How many we have maxed out, so we can get a good or powerful one there, but at this point, unless we're guaranteed a better one, Skull Chips is slightly better. I mean, these abilities aren't useless, they're just you need to get them in range. Restore 30p, but I mean, that'd be good, but also, ooh. They would build up with two of the ones we have, so that'd be really good. Item attacks? What? Question isn't, is this good because it builds in two of them? It's, what is it good to replace? Most of them are good in their own way. This one's got good ability. This one builds up with brawl and stuff. This one Surprisingly, the dash ability is somewhat useful right now, so we'll get rid of it later. I think healing would be smart at this point. The hardest part about these guys, definitely they're primarily only on the traps. Like, what? No. You can't be ranged and standing on a trap, so I can't attack you. Like something should be hidden there, but it's not. Gold or accessory? I have plenty of gold for now, so accessory it is. Yeah, the dodge ability is actually that's what took them out. So that or the arrow drift one. So surprisingly, it's actually really useful. And our attack is falling apart. Or falling back, behind, whatever. So we've got Relic and Chase. Your skill cooldown speed. Useless. Fortune Brawl. We don't really have projectiles, so also not really useful. So none of them are really useful to us. I didn't check if anyone was worth more than the other. That was a mistake. What is hitting me? Aha! Thank you for the heal. I needed that. Oh, got taken out by the dash arrow. When dashing creates an energy blast, does physical damage, gives us courage. That is just so much better. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. We lose the arrow, but... In return, we have a second masterpiece, one more and it gets boost, and we have a second courage, still with the dash ability? Yeah. We can somehow figure out get this. What would I get rid of for that? We already have 2 fortress. 2 antique for you. I honestly don't need that one that much, honestly. With that, we now have a third masterpiece as well. We still have the arrow ability, and we have a third one, so that's, yeah, it's only a temporary boost, but it's a boost nonetheless. See, 11 bones, 3 permanent health. The bones are more useful in this case. Not enough yet, but, you know, we're getting there. What do you got? Ice or the frost skull? Neat. Oh, it's you. Aha! And Kratos, hello. Only 11 more to go. Oh, there's the prisoner. Mutant and poisoning. Fortress, natural 0. You have... I mean, we could do that to swap them, but... Just swaps out the abilities entirely. Don't have enough for you yet. Really presently have one that's common. Still better. I think it's more useful than the Ice Flower in a way with our build. I can get the Ice Flower for the stats. I don't like the anything like. If it wasn't for the area of bones, I wouldn't even be bothering to use this. Well, it's got Brawl now. Sick Joke is more useful, and this is better as health. Surprisingly, even though I normally don't like this one. Go for the accessory, might be able to get just a blatant upgrade to what we're using. I doubt it, but you know, we could. Heirloom poisoning, arms rapidity, heirloom absolute zero. None of them really not worth the same amount. Hopefully this one has a skull with 11 chips. Aha! I missed an enemy somewhere. And you would be the mummy. We now have exactly 100 skull chips. Sweet. I think there's something hidden somewhere. There's gotta be something hidden now that we've unlocked this mode, right? Missed. Gotcha! Trick joke weakening the boss's health or defense is surprisingly good with power skulls. Execute episode 0. We're not. It's worth a ton. I could sell it. But also, I've got a decent amount of gold, and I can turn the other ones into health. So before I do anything else, check out what the cursed options are. Absolute rule. Is amplified by 70% upon dealing skill damage. Leave a mark last 5 seconds. When dealing skill damage, that just seems to be a positive. There's no negative there. Oh, no. Decreased HP. I have 2 seconds, dealing damage to both you and the enemy based on the higher attack power. So that's really good with a speed one if you're not staying still. I think this one's better though. Achievement, All Souls Day. Acquire the Savior. The Savior. From our hearts and deliver us into darkness. And also enemies have a chance to rise spirits when defeated now. Also going to one, and tombstone rises the ground to deal physical damage to nearby enemies. Each tombstone near school, nearby uses a skill. I assume they're just stronger now, those. Skull chips upgrade our secondary skull or accessories, see if we can get an upgrade. Heritage and mystery. I mean, the guess the skill doesn't matter much, but when you use a quintessence, you physical attack by 60%. You know, combined with the fact quintessence lowers their defense. Okay, this one's just better because physical attack boost and HP boost for this guy. Questions, what do I get rid of for you? I would lose the masterpiece if I got rid of that. This is antique. This one increased our HP by 30, so we could get do this for 5. But that's a flat increase. If I take this, I get the arrow ability back. We'll lose some damage, but we'll also get the masterpiece ability back. And we'll still be... see, physical attack, 288 versus... 342. It was the arrow. Yeah, it's... Skull chips, potentially upgrade a second one, or go here, get a bunch of gold, and potentially just guarantee something powerful. Not safe yet, we'll release you in a second. Thank you. Back to the shop we go. Hmm. Yeah, that's a blatant upgrade. It gives us a third courage. So not something great, but it'll add up some great. You can use this to replace one of our antiques as well for... What is antique that we have equipped? You, obviously not get rid of you, and then you. Not better. Surprisingly, the sick joke is actually going to stick with us pretty far. So what are you going to give us? Anything worth taking? Okay. Yeah, that's worth taking. What's the other one with the we can get rid of you. Because I don't care about spoils. I mean, yes, getting the HE barrier boost thing for Fortress, that wouldn't be good, but I don't know what I would get rid of for that. I don't think I want to get rid of anything really for that. And this, with this, we get 4 courage. Wait, we only have 2 masterpiece? When did I get rid of the third one? Or it was that. Oops. Either way. I guess I could take that and got rid of one of the masterpiece ones if that's the case. Relic and Revenge. Antique and Heirloom. Relic. Anything worth more than the others? This one is. I mean, if we're gonna get enough Skul chips potentially, might as well chance it. Hello again. I couldn't even see what was happening there in that corner. Seriously, stop. Everything's got ranged attack and undodgeable. Feels like. Yep, there's my revive. Just barely survived that. Did I search them all? Where's the priestess? Kratos, Medusa, and Ancestral Bracelet. I'm not as confident in this run as I was earlier, regretfully. And I've lost the revive. The lack of mobility really hurt me in that fight. And what are you gonna be? Masterpiece and poisoning. Neat, I suppose. Arms and brawl. I think this one's actually good. We can get everyone in the brawl-based ones. I mean, as good as this one is, I don't think it's not useful anymore. Yeah, it's just better to have all that damage boost. We need money. We need to be able to heal, and then if anything good shows up. Haha. Good time for the shop. Hidden Blade, Misfortune. Don't really need that. I'm gonna save up the for an upgrade over that. Weasel. Hidden Blade, Misfortune, Spoils Wisdom, Misfortune Brawl. You can hit me from up there, from down there? That is absurd. What do we got? Arms and Treasure. Rapidity and Mystery. As much as I want the achievement for maxing out the skull, why can't I use my abilities? You didn't show up in a prior run. Thank you, Skeleton. Never seen you before, but maybe they already know. I don't know what to do next. I don't know who to follow anymore. Demon King, even them. Take this. I don't think I need it anymore. Don't need their voice anymore. Does that mean I'm almost dead? Hurry up and run. Don't you want to live? So clearly, you can unlock more characters in future runs of as you get to the further levels of Dark Shield. Hold on. All damage dealt to enemies change based on the higher attack power. What do we have that is Fortress? I would at least like to we can get rid of this. We don't need. Wait, no, it's 2 courage, so no. As we're getting rid of the fighter's belt, I want to try this out. Hate the sinner, love the sin. Have the sin inscription achievement. Is it a good thing to have? No, it's definitely a negative. There is no boost to it. Damage dealt to enemies decreased by 10%. All damage dealt to enemies changes based on the higher attack power between physical and magic. Don't know what that means. Prophecies of evil, sloth. You think diligence would make you any different? Become careless and different. It won't change a thing. Misfortune and Brawl. Brawl and Execute. Artifact and Mystery. None of them was really worth it. Hello there, Chimera. For that, you just have to time it, so it's not that bad. Oh. Good riddance. So what have we got? Man, attack and execute. Troll. Which can be a good replacement for the... Because enemies that don't need... Imp Trio. Heritage Poisoning. Heirloom Wisdom. Ravenlord. I mean, that one's pretty good. Like, Troll is actually better than that. And since we presently have... Do we not have the one? Did I get rid of it? The Quintessence one? Is that what it was? I did, didn't I? Ah, someone's probably screaming at me for that. Didn't even notice I did that. At that point, we don't actually need the... Hmm. Screw it. I do really like these guys. So what are our options this time? Weapon of arm, physical attack, and magic attack increased by 30% for each arms artifact, and hidden blade description possession. Gold acquisition decreases by 30. That would actually be pretty good. What do we have for... How many arms do we have? 2? We don't have any excessive bleeding, though, so I got rid of that. Can get shields. Basic damage boost would be good. Yeah, why not? It's probably an achievement for having all cursed ones. I haven't checked. I haven't seen a run where that would be fun yet. Why not? I don't really like the skills I have. What did I get instead? Othello. Freeze out the ground, fusion enemies, and then still Macbeth. I kind of liked him more, so not complaining about having him be the one that we kept. One of them just kind of yeet himself off the edge. Gold or skull chips? Gold or skull chips? Gold could make all the difference potentially when we get to the shop. Don't need to heal with our present amount. Arms and excessive bleeding. And physical attack increase. So it'd just be all around a boost type thing. I mean, an extra... Oh, we already have maxed out courage, so who cares about that, really? This is courage, so I don't want to get rid of it. Your courage. What? I could get rid of that, I guess. Don't want to get review because the regen once we get low would be always be useful, but also I haven't really been low enough to use it. But it might be like the thing that makes the difference between the end and not. This would be. I'll gamble on it to being worth getting rid of the wheel. Let's just check real quick. I'm gonna get rid of some health. I'm gonna keep the regen. Hello there. Heritage mutant. Execute an absolute zero. And then storm clouds, mana tech and mystery. These are so cool, but none of them are what we need. Gotcha. We've got heirloom, mana cycle. This one we can get back if we want. And then hopefully there's one of those fountains here because we need to get rid of these debuffs. There's not, but hopefully these are good. Chase and soar. The 4 feats, courage and mystery as well. And wizard. So what has courage? We can get the Carlian sword, obviously. So what are the 4 feats? Oh, we got them all. Increase max HP by 80 upon losing 500. Good. At defeating 100 enemies, use skills. Using skills that cause earthquakes. Increase physical attack by 1% upon slaying 3 bosses. Increase damage by 20%. Damage dealt. And we keep the courage. Get a mystery. Not that. So who is it this time? The archer. Oh, that cost me so much, and I don't have my revive. Ooh, that sucks. I was so close. That was actually a really good build. No, nothing I can do about it now. Hold on. I'm not gonna be starting the run because I gotta stop the stream about 10 minutes, but I can get to the first shop, I guess. Only one more to go. They're still restoring the castle. You can just pick them? Like any of them? It's poison. Armor, Carline weapon, like the sword. Obviously, you only get so many options, but the armor or the sword would be the best. It's physical focused, so it might be the sword that's the best choice. Also this, it's speedy. Might as well. I've actually made the choice, so that's the choice. I'll make it the first shop and I'll wrap up the stream there probably. Maybe the armor would have been smarter. What do we got? Oh, sword. Regen. And then Antique and Revenge. And yes, health will be really good at this point. More attack means able to defeat things quicker, and we're a speedy type, so I'd rather dodge. Artifact good, but bone chips better. And what are you gonna be? Alchemist with Renopsis Flask. Neat, but we want these. Ah, speaking of the armor. I'm being hit, not the ability we want. I said I want this, I will grab it. I'll be smart. After the next stream, otherwise it won't save. But you know, exit because I gotta wrap the stream here regretfully. Normally I can go a little bit longer, but due to reasons I couldn't do that tonight. But it's been going well. With that, I would have to stream here for tonight, assuming there's no bonus streams. Bonus. That was a weird accent. No bonus streams. Then tune in Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing on Wednesday. I haven't decided what's it's gonna be set for this Wednesday. Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the continuation of Guruman, a monstrous adventure. And next Monday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, probably a bit earlier, but that's the set start time for Skul the Hero Slayer. We will make it even further and have even more fun. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu, and I hope you had a good time. Have a good morning, evening, or night, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.